Hello there. So you've probably heard by now about our 3D Plus Fiber Lash Mascara. And if you hadn't, you're about to be wowed. This is the most amazing product. This is what Younique built their reputation on. And don't be fooled, we have many more products than mascara, but this is really our benchmark product. And I'm going to show you today how to apply it so that you get amazing results for length and volume with naturally based products that make your lashes feel natural and healthy and not brittle or dry. So when you first open your box, you're going to find that you have two tubes in your box. Now these aren't two identical tubes of mascara. What they are is actually the two tubes that you need to apply the mascara. And don't be intimidated. Some people say, well, I just want to be able to throw it on. Well, guess what? You can. It just takes a tiny bit of practice and it's actually really easy. And it's worth it because you will get amazing results. Now the first tube is the bigger, fatter one, and this is your transplanting gel. It essentially looks like a regular black mascara. However, it has very few ingredients, and the ingredients are naturally based and not tested on animals. The second tube is your fibers. It's smaller and skinnier, and these are plant-based rayon fibers, and they're coated with our proprietary uplift serum, which actually nourish your lashes as you use them. So your customers have reported to me that the length and strength of their lashes has actually improved with regular use versus other mascaras, which tend to dry out your lashes and make them become brittle. So for the application, what I do is I'm going to open both tubes. And essentially what you're going to do is you're going to put gel, fibers, gel. So you apply the gel, and while it's still wet, you put the fibers on so they stick to the gel. And then you want to do a final coat of gel to coat those fibers and seal them in. But I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks to get the most out of it. So first of all, when you take your gel wand out, you want to wipe off, there's some excess on the bottom, wipe off any excess and wipe off excess on the tip. You actually want it quite clean. And you're going to apply a coat of gel all over, just like you would your normal mascara. You can make your mascara face. Everybody make a mascara face with me. So just get it all over. It has this nice cone-shaped brush that's really good for getting in the corners. Nice coating all over. And the one thing you're going to do a little differently is you're going to flick the ends a little because we want the fibers to stick to the ends. So just up and down like that. Lovely. And part of the reason I wipe off the tip is because I use the tip then to sort of fan out my lashes to help get a natural look. Now, while the gel is still wet, I'm going to pull out my fiber wand. And if I just pull it out like this, I don't know if you can see, it's all fuzzy. And if it's fuzzy like that, it's going to go fuzzy onto my lashes. So what I do is first I give it a little twirl in the mouth of the wand, and then I take it and I roll it around on the back of my hand, pushing down, and it's just fiber so it doesn't stay on. But you can see now it's nice and tight against the wand. So what that does is it's nice and smooth, so it's going to be a smooth application on my lashes. Now with the gel, I had put it on all over really well. With the fibers, I'm just putting it on the ends. So from about halfway up the lashes to the ends, to the tips. And this is because I essentially want the fibers to stick into the gel and extend the length of my lashes. And just sort of play with it a bit, rub it in, make sure that you don't have any extra fluffs. And again, you can use the end of the wand to fan out your lashes a bit. And finally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish with a coat of gel. And I actually like to let the fibers dry a little bit because if I go right away with a coat of gel, then you can actually sort of pull some of the fibers off and get them stuck in the gel. So usually what I would do is I do this eye, then I move to the other eye, then I come back and recoat the gel and come back and brush your teeth. You can do whatever. It doesn't need to dry for long, just a minute. So now that it's been dry again, once again, I'm going to wipe off any excess. We don't want a gunky wand. Less is more here. And I'm just going to go and seal them. And I don't know if you noticed, I only put the fibers on my top lashes. You could put them on your bottom lashes, but then to me that gives the spidery eye look. I only put it on. I put the gel on the bottom too, but I only put the fibers on the top. There we go. And this final step is really important because otherwise what's going to happen is as the fibers dry, they fall off onto your cheeks. This is going to prevent that from happening. So there you go. Just wipe off any excess fibers. And now if you look, the difference, mascara, no mascara. It's amazing. And the most amazing thing is this is going to stay on all day. It is water resistant. It's sweat proof. I will run with this mascara on out in the sun in the summer. It'll stay on. I have clients who wear their mascara now to work out, to exercise. If that's your thing, it's great. You can cry with it. It's going to stay on, and it feels really natural. My lashes feel soft and natural. They don't feel dry or brittle. However, it's going to wash off easily at the end of the day with either a face wash or a makeup remover or even just water, and you kind of pull at your lashes and it comes off. But that's it, super easy. That took a little longer because I was explaining it to you, but once you get the hang of it, you can do it just as quickly as any other mascara. 3D Plus Fiber Lash Mascara from Younique, revolutionizing the way of mascara. You need one.